Jed and Katie Duggar reveal they set family record. With number of kids, they have Jed Duggar and his wife Katie Duggar have once again found themselves in the spotlight following the revelation that they have unofficially set a record within the Duggar family. Known for their appearances on the former TLC shows 19 Kids and Counting On, the Duggar family has long been associated with large family sizes and conservative values. Now, Jed and Katie have claimed a unique distinction among the ever-expanding Duggar clan, and the topic has prompted widespread discussion across fan communities. Jed, often referred to simply as Jed, is the 10th child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Katie married into the family in April 2021, and since then, they have shared various updates about their growing family. As of 2025, the couple is believed to have welcomed their third child, and it is this milestone that sparked the talk of a record being set. According to Jed and Katie, their family has now grown to include 3 children in just over 3 years of marriage. This pace of childbearing has led them to jokingly, or perhaps proudly mention that they've broken a record within the Duggar household. While many members of the Duggar family have large numbers of children, Jed and Katie's announcement stands out because of how quickly they have added to their family unit. In public statements, the couple did not provide any comparative metrics to define the record, but fans were quick to note that having 3 children in such a short span does indeed distinguish them. Many of the other Duggar siblings, while having larger families overall, often have longer intervals between births. Jed and Katie's back-to-back pregnancies and close birth spacing appear to be what they are referring to when citing the record. This update has generated a mix of reactions online. Some fans of the Duggar family celebrated the news, congratulating Jed and Katie for their growing family. For those who admire the family's commitment to having children and raising them in a religious household, the update was seen as a positive development and a continuation of the family's legacy. Others, however, raised questions about the pressures of rapid childbearing, especially within the context of fundamentalist Christian families, where such choices are often influenced by religious doctrine rather than personal timing. From a strictly factual standpoint, Jed and Katie's pace of childbearing does appear to be notably faster than that of some of their siblings. For example, Josh and Anna Duggar have their first 3 children over a span of 5 years. Jessa and Ben Seewald, another prominent Duggar couple, spaced their first 3 children across nearly 5 years as well. Jill and Dillard took a more measured approach too, with multi-year gaps between children. In contrast, Jed and Katie have had 3 children in just over 3 years. Neither Jed nor Katie has elaborated on whether this was a deliberate decision or simply how their family has grown naturally. However, based on their consistent public messaging, it is apparent that they see children as a blessing and a central part of their marriage. Like many in the Duggar family, they appear to follow a belief system that encourages openness to having as many children as God provides. Social media posts from Jed and Katie often include references to biblical principles and their personal faith. In line with the teachings espoused by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar throughout the years, the younger generation of Duggars often adopts similar language when discussing family planning. While specifics about their beliefs are rarely discussed in depth, the underlying theme remains consistent. Large families are viewed as desirable and fulfilling. Jed and Katie's journey as parents began with the birth of their first son, Truett, in May 2022. The couple shared their excitement at becoming parents and posted frequent updates during Katie's pregnancy. Just over a year later, they welcomed their second child, a daughter, further growing their household. Now, with a third child reportedly joining the family in mid-2025, the couple seems to be settling into life as parents of 3 under the age of 4. The nature of the Duggar family's fame makes such updates particularly newsworthy, even when no official television show is currently airing. Although Counting On was cancelled in 2021 following Josh Duggar's legal controversies, many of the Duggar children have maintained public profiles through social media. Jed and Katie, while somewhat less publicly prominent than some of their siblings, have gained increasing attention with each family announcement. The term record in this context does not refer to an official designation, but rather a lighthearted or informal title within the family. It is not unusual for members of the Duggar family to compare life milestones or joke about the large number of grandchildren born to Jim, Bob, and Michelle. As of 2025, the Duggar family reportedly includes over 30 grandchildren, with more likely to come in the near future. Katie's approach to motherhood has remained largely private, though in occasional public appearances and social media updates, she has expressed joy and gratitude about her role as a parent. She has not directly responded to speculation regarding the frequency of pregnancies, nor have she or Jed addressed whether they plan to continue having more children in the near future. It is important to note that, like many aspects of the Duggar family's public life, updates like these often become symbolic or representative of broader conversations. Discussions around large families, religious influence on family planning, and gender roles often emerge in response to such announcements. For Jed and Katie, however, the focus seems to remain on celebrating their personal milestones rather than engaging in public debate. One of the more common reactions among Duggar family observers has been curiosity about how the couple is managing the practical aspects of raising 3 children in quick succession. Questions related to childcare, support systems, and financial resources naturally arise, though the couple has not provided many details in that regard. Based on the Duggar family model, it is assumed that extended family members may help with caregiving responsibilities, as has been the tradition in the family for decades. Financially, Jed is known to have been involved in politics and real estate, though he has not shared extensive details about his professional endeavors. Katie's background prior to marriage was relatively low profile, and she has since focused primarily on her role as a homemaker. Whether or not the couple plans to expand their online presence or monetize their growing family in the future remains to be seen. Within the broader Duggar ecosystem, each sibling's family journey is often observed and analyzed by fans, critics, and media outlets alike. In this environment, even a relatively modest announcement can become the focus of headlines and trending conversations. The idea that Jed and Katie now hold a family record even unofficially fits neatly into this pattern. Observers have noted that the couple's announcement subtly reinforces many of the values historically promoted by Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar. These include early marriage, rapid childbearing, and traditional gender roles. While some of the Duggar children have diverged from these values, Jed and Katie appear to be continuing them with consistency. It is worth mentioning that the Duggar family has been the subject of considerable public scrutiny over the years. From legal issues to shifting dynamics among siblings, their public image has changed significantly. However, many of the younger Duggars, including Jed, have continued to share parts of their lives with the public, indicating an ongoing willingness to remain somewhat in the public eye. Though the term record may not carry formal significance, the concept still captures attention due to the sheer scale of the Duggar family. Any update that positions one couple as particularly prolific naturally sparks interest. In this case, the combination of rapid childbirth, growing family size, and public visibility has contributed to the announcement's widespread attention. As of now, Jed and Katie have not indicated plans to slow down or change their approach to family building. In keeping with their beliefs and family tradition, they may very well continue expanding their family in the years to come. Whether or not future children further solidify their so-called record remains to be seen. In conclusion, Jed and Katie Duggar's claim of setting a family record for the number of children they've had in a short period highlights the continued interest in the Duggar family's generational growth. While not officially verified or quantified, The announcement reflects the couple's pride in their growing family and aligns with the values traditionally upheld by the Duggars. Reactions have varied, but the central theme remains consistent. The Duggar legacy is evolving through the lives and choices of its next generation. The Duggar family, once the center of the popular TLC reality shows 19 Kids and Counting On, has remained in the public eye long after their television fame ended. The family, led by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, has grown significantly over the years, with many of the Duggar children marrying young and starting families of their own. As of now, a number of Duggar daughters and daughters-in-law are either currently expecting or have recently announced new additions to their growing households. This has prompted renewed interest in the Duggar family tree and the seemingly continuous baby boom taking place within the family. Since the original show first aired, the Duggars have expanded their numbers not only through births, but also marriages. Many of the 19 Duggar children are now parents themselves. With the family's strong focus on faith, family, and fertility, the next generation of Duggars has embraced parenthood early in adulthood. As of 2025, the Duggar family includes dozens of grandchildren, and this number continues to rise. The baby boom has prompted fans and followers to wonder who among the Duggars is pregnant right now. While some family members remain relatively private, others are more open about their personal lives on social media platforms such as Instagram and YouTube. Based on verified announcements and recent public activity, several Duggar family members have shared their pregnancy journeys, new arrivals, or plans for growing their families. Several members of the extended Duggar family have confirmed pregnancies or are suspected to be expecting based on online posts and public appearances. The list includes both Duggar daughters and Duggar daughters-in-law. 1. Jessa Duggar Seewald. Jessa Duggar Seewald and her husband Ben Seewald are expecting their fifth child. The couple announced the pregnancy in 2025, following a miscarriage in 2023. Jessa has shared parts of her pregnancy experience through social media updates, confirming that the pregnancy is progressing healthily. They already have 4 children together: Spurgeon, Henry, Ivy, and Fern. Jessa remains one of the more publicly visible Duggar daughters and continues to update her followers about family milestones and new developments. 2. Jeremiah Duggar and Hannah Wisman Duggar. Jeremiah Duggar and his wife Hannah recently announced they are expecting their third child. The couple has been relatively private compared to some of Jeremiah's siblings, but they confirmed the news with a family photo and short caption that included the baby's due date. Their 2 other children were born shortly after the couple's 2022 marriage, and the family is often seen engaging in travel and outdoor activities. This announcement marks another step in their expanding family. 3. Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth. Although not currently pregnant, Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth has previously spoken openly about the possibility of having more children. As of 2025, she is the mother of 3 children with her husband Austin Forsyth, Gideon, Evelyn, and Gunnar. The couple tragically lost a daughter, Annabelle Elise, in a stillbirth at 20 weeks in 2019. Joy Anna has shared that their family planning is ongoing, though no pregnancy has been confirmed this year. 4. Kendra Caldwell Duggar. Kendra Caldwell, wife of Joseph Duggar, has not made any recent public announcements regarding pregnancy. However, given the couple's history, 3 children in less than 4 years, speculation among fans often centers around the potential for another baby. Since stepping back from public life, they've kept their family updates minimal, and it remains unconfirmed whether Kendra is currently expecting. 5. Abby Burnett Duggar. Abby Burnett Duggar, married to John David Duggar, welcomed their second child in 2022. The couple has maintained a lower profile, occasionally sharing photos of their children on social media. While there has been no announcement of a third pregnancy, fans continue to express interest in whether the couple plans to expand their family further. Abby's previous pregnancies were accompanied by limited online sharing, so it's unclear whether she is currently pregnant or planning to announce anything soon. 6. Lauren Swanson Duggar. Lauren Swanson and Jed Duggar have been notably private in recent years. After the birth of their daughter Bella, the couple removed most of their public content and have not participated in recent family events or updates. Due to their private nature, it is not publicly known if Lauren is pregnant again. There are no recent announcements or public sightings to confirm or deny any rumors of a second child. The Duggar family's large size and long history of back-to-back pregnancies have led to the frequent use of the term baby boom in reference to them. While a few Duggar children have chosen smaller family sizes or longer gaps between children, others continue to follow in their parents' footsteps with large families and short intervals between births. This trend has both fascinated and concerned observers, depending on one's views about large families, child-rearing philosophies, and the Quiverfull movement, a conservative Christian ideology that some Duggar family members were believed to follow. Although some Duggar children appear to have embraced more moderate or individualistic approaches to family planning, others remain closely tied to traditional values centered around reproduction and homemaking. Much of the current information about Duggar pregnancies comes from social media platforms. Instagram, YouTube, and other online tools allow Duggar family members to connect directly with their audience. Some Duggars, like Jessa, Joanna, and Jill, have embraced these platforms and used them to share life updates. Others have chosen a quieter path, either limiting posts or stepping away from the spotlight entirely. However, with limited official updates from every member of the family, speculation is rampant. Fans often analyze family photos, videos, and even clothing choices for potential pregnancy clues. While this speculation can generate engagement and interest, it has also led to occasional backlash when assumptions prove incorrect or intrusive. As of mid-2025, several Duggar siblings are not currently expecting and have either completed their families or not publicly announced further plans for children. These include Jill Duggar Dillard. Jill and Derek Dillard have 3 children and have openly spoken about stepping away from Duggar family traditions, including their reproductive choices. No new pregnancy has been announced. Jinger Duggar Vuolo. Jinger and Jeremy Vuolo have 2 daughters. The couple lives in Los Angeles and has expressed contentment with their current family size. Claire Spivey Duggar. Claire and Justin Duggar have been married since 2021. As of now, they have not announced any children or pregnancies. Anna Duggar. Anna, the wife of Josh Duggar, has not made any public appearances since Josh's legal troubles. The couple shares 7 children. There are no confirmed reports of an 8th pregnancy. A notable aspect of recent Duggar pregnancies is the evolving approach to family planning. While earlier generations emphasized having as many children as possible without the use of birth control, some of the Duggar daughters appear to be making personal decisions regarding their family size, birth spacing, and health. Jinger and Jill, in particular, have addressed these topics in their books and interviews. This marks a shift from the strict adherence to Quiverfull-style teachings that characterized the family during their TLC years. With differing life circumstances and varying levels of participation in the Duggar family's more rigid belief systems, some siblings are openly embracing a more mainstream approach to pregnancy and parenting. The Duggar baby boom continues to attract widespread attention. Whether it's a new pregnancy announcement, gender reveal, or birth update, fans of the family remain highly engaged. Some express joy at the family's continued growth, while others criticize or question the motivations behind such frequent pregnancies. Despite controversy surrounding the family in recent years, especially after the cancellation of Counting On and legal issues involving Josh Duggar, the public's fascination with the family persists. Each new baby announcement tends to spark renewed conversation about the Duggar legacy, parenting philosophies, and the future of the younger generation. As of mid-2025, multiple members of the Duggar family are either currently expecting or have recently expanded their families. Jessa Duggar Seewald and Jeremiah Duggar's wife Hannah are confirmed to be pregnant, while others are subjects of ongoing speculation or remain private about their family planning. The Duggar family's ongoing baby boom reflects both tradition and change. Some members continue to align closely with the values that brought the family to fame, while others are forging their own paths. As the Duggar children grow into adulthood and parenthood, the next generation of Duggar babies is already well underway, and judging by recent trends, that growth shows no signs of slowing.